Welcome back to the channel, nice and sunny. Today I'm upgrading my Q5 brakes. Now I've already got S5 brakes on there as it is, and we're upgrading them to the newer SQ5 brakes, which, as you can see, the disc and the calipers, and there's my originals on the car. So we're just going up in size basically. Right, what I'm going to do, because I'm replacing all of it, the disc, the caliper, the hanger, well, normally I would break it all down and do it in bits, but because it's all coming off, what I'm going to do is take the caliper as a lump, all of it off in one lump, take the disc off, and then I can hang the new caliper straight on, because that's all ready to go, as you've seen from earlier videos. So I'm just going to cut down on the actual breaking down of it. So all I need to do is take the caliper and hanger and disc off and then refit. And also what we'll be doing is fitting a set of Hell braided brake lines as well. So it's not a how you break the brakes down job, because I'm taking it all off as a lump rather than doing it in bits. So if you want to know that, get in touch and I'll show you how to break them down on the next video. So right, let's get into it. So first things first, I've already popped the brake warning light out. Move that out of the way because I've obviously got a new one coming. So on the back, what size are these? I think they're 21s. So I've got to take this one out actually. Right, so these are 21 mils, as I said earlier. I've taken the brake warning switch out of the way. So now we just got to pop these off. Right, so let's get them off. So once you've got these two out, what I have done is I've already just pinched the caliper in, so it will come over. There's a tiny little lip on this one. I haven't got the room to use the cheating machine, I don't think, on this top one, but I have on the bottom one. That's one. Let's swap to the lazy machine. So much easier. Now what I'm going to do is leave that hanging for a minute. Now swap on to another cheating machine to get rid of the disc. Bit loose, so swap to that, and there it is. And there it is. Lovely. And because I took them off last time, there's still grease on them from the first time round. So now I'll grab the new disc. Lovely. That's on. And now caliper. So all I need to do on this one, because I've already put the pads and everything in, is just line them up. Put the bottom bolt in. That's one. And top bolt. Cheating machine. Calipers in the way. Okay, now do them up. One. Now doing it this way and leaving the other one on means I don't have to worry about leaking brake fluid everywhere and it pouring out everywhere until I'm ready. There we go. Right, so now all I've got to do now, I'll leave the brake warning light off for a minute. What I'm going to do now is break the brake pipe, split that there, and then that whole caliper can come off. But first of all, I'm just going to put the brand new hose in on here, so this one's ready. So I'm just going to unplug the plug in there and go from there. Right, so first things first, you just screw the hose in until it goes tight, obviously, and we'll do that up. And then we'll disconnect the other end to keep the breakage right. So that's gone pinch tight. So now there we go, that's nice and tight. So we feed the hose up through where it's meant to go. And then we need to split this one off. This is where they can be a bit fun because you don't get a lot of room. It will leak, that is what it is. Is that loose enough I can do it by hand? Yes. There we go. So now that comes out, comes off. Put my finger over there, that can pull out. Right, so that hose is off. So you just push this one up through, guide that one in. Alright. Right, snip that up. Right, and that's that one on. Now I'll get some tissue paper to clean it, make sure it's all not leaking, then we'll bleed it. Right, so the hose is installed, so we now need to bleed the caliper, compress the pads up against the disc, and then bleed it a bit more, so to make sure all the air's caught out of the caliper and it's not stuck. So that's the next plan. So my wife is now going to go and jump in the car and pump the pedal, as I say, up and down, and I'll bleed it, and we'll hopefully see some air coming out the bubbles. So let's get on with it. Right then, so bleeding it. Okay, down. Lots and lots of air. Hold it. Up. Are you up? Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up, down, up. Right, pump the brake pedal so it goes solid. That's it, nice and solid. Lovely. Right, so now down, up, down, more air, up, down, up. How's the brake pedal feel? Right, so now I'm going to top up the brake fluid, because obviously we're just taking a load out. I'm going to pump some more through it as well, but I want to top it up, make sure. And right, so we got to check all the joints. So what I'll get Liz to do is press the brake pedal and hold it, so we can see if we got any leaking or weeping from anywhere that's on the car. So right, Liz, press the brake pedal and hold. No, bone dry, and off. Right, so all dry, all tight. So I'm going to run some more brake fluid through it just to clear out the whole system and get all nice new brake fluid in there. And that's basically it. It's doing it like this is simple when I'm putting the caliper on whole rather than taking it apart first, because obviously in my pad change I showed you the new Brembo pads we put in. So it's just a quick change of the hose, which is an 11mm bolt that's actually on the car, and on the Hell braided lines it's a 14, and a 14 that goes into the caliper, and that's it. Check everything's done up tight before you finish off, straighten the wheel, put the wheel on, torque it up. Nice and easy. Hope that's helped, and I hope it's been informative. Catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.